It's pretty much safe to say that DDG is bringing his A-game in the rap industry. We all know DDG rose to fame as a YouTuber, uploading his skits and pranks to the video sharing site and amassing millions of views. After establishing himself in that world, he decided to try his hand at music and rapidly became successful. Take Me Serious, DDG's 2018 EP, lived up to its title, with the single Givenchy surpassing 14 million streams and his one-off, Arguments, surpassing 25 million. DDG's third album, VALEDICTORIAN, was met with similar success. With all these achievements, let's know what other rappers really feel about DDG's music and his rap career. Before we get into that, let's get to know first who DDG is. Let's get started. His early years. DDG's childhood in Pontiac was difficult, with continual violence and danger. It's ghetto, he adds to his hometown. People dying, people dropping like flies left and right. It's just made me want to do better, remain in school, do different stuff, to keep me off the streets, DDG says, adding that he's lost a lot of friends to death or jail, and he's determined to not be one of them. Unfortunately, that's not something you'll hear in the rap world. Many people turn to rap music because they don't know what else to do and aren't scared to go dirty in order to make things work. But what about DDG? That was the last thing he wanted. He desired to do good and rise above his current circumstances. DDG has often spoke about who he was as a child. He continues, "I was keen on Call of Duty for some reason. That's all I actually did. I used to sit in my basement and play the game all day," he said. But that wasn't all he did. He adds, "I was a ladies' guy as well. I had all the girls, and that's where I spent majority of my free time. Girls and video games." He was typically just like the rest of us, loved to chill and do his hobbies. His inspiration. DDG also became a great fan of a certain powerful Queens rapper and entrepreneur during this time. He recalls, "I listened to 50 Cent. As a youngster, 50 Cent was my favorite person in the world. And I used to buy all the G-Unit games, the G-Unit outfits, and all that," he says. Later, he discovered Drake, and he now considers Fifi and the Six God to be his two primary favorites, and the balance is just excellent. Pursuing to the top. DDG's glass-half-full attitude pervades all aspects of his life, and it originates from his innately unshakable confidence, which he has had since he was a child. DDG was able to negotiate a deal with Epic Records without surrendering any of his terms, including the ability to own his masters, a valuable move not every new artist can lock in, thanks to his signature conviction and an immense fan base he created from the bottom up. Again, he thanks his self-assurance. "I just knew exactly what I was bringing to the table," he adds. "I already had everything, so not getting what I wanted from a label would be like shooting myself in the foot." Some may describe him as arrogant, but it's more of a reflection of how he sees himself. He realizes he could be in a far worse situation right now, but he isn't. Another factor that sets DDG apart from the rest in a positive way is his genuine desire for everyone to succeed. Michigan is recognized for its thriving hip-hop rap scene, and he is a staunch believer that anyone can succeed there without criticizing each other. "I like seeing everybody win, and it's hard making it out of Michigan, so it's dope to see. I also feel like I don't sound like I'm from Michigan. The music I make, I don't feel like I make it to sound like I'm from a particular place. The music scene in Michigan is beautiful, and we found a different sound." But just though he'd prefer for everyone to win and for a rising tide to elevate all boats, the rap scene is known for being cutthroat, which means it reaches to the point that the world's rappers are known to go out of their way to call out others who are infringing in their turf or simply annoying in their eyes. Let's get to know how other rappers feel about DDG's music and rap career. Just though he'd prefer for everyone to win and for the rising tide to elevate all boats, the rap scene is known for being cutthroat, to the point that the world's rappers are known to go out of their way to call out others who are infringing on their turf or simply annoying in their eyes. But in the instance of DDG, it isn't really the case. Many rappers such as Blueface and Polo G are completely in favor of DDG as a whole, even doing music and collaborating with him. Furthermore, rappers like DaBaby are completely enamored with DDG's work, even taking to social media to praise the vocalists and his producers for their work. Others such as Fulio have spoken out in support of DDG's efforts. So they're extremely into DDG right now, and it's because he's just making waves in terms of his success, which he truly deserves. Next, we have Coi Leray. Recently, Coi Leray has been under fire for the very tough XXL freestyle she did and kinda embarrassed herself. But despite all that happened, she still showed love towards DDG. In an Instagram live with Coi Leray and DDG, she said to DDG, "Well, you're really about to be #1 because listen, I actually listened to this whole project and he ain't playing me with no previews. I didn't even know Young Boy was on that thing. So that was cute. That was real cute. But listen, that thing is on fire, bro." You gotta love the energy and hype Coi Leray gave towards DDG. Ty the Guy. Ty the Guy had an interview with DJ Small Eyes, and one of the questions he asked was how DDG is in real life. We all know Ty and DDG are friends in real life, so Ty would definitely know who he is, right? At first, Ty replied by asking, "What do you mean by that? Like in person?" He then followed it by saying, "You know, I have a different relationship than a lot of people have with him. He is cool. He is definitely the motivational type to motivate you like, hey bro, you can do this thing. He'll show you the ropes and he taught me like, do what you gotta do. Things happen, then you are the one to start it. He puts his whole family on, and that's the type of thing I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying?" He also added that they were both cool with each other and had no drama between them. Obviously, he cool with all the homies. Like me and him is cool, ain't no drama being with him. Kai cannot. Kai did a live stream and called DDG to have a little chit chat and show his new hair. Basically no hair because he shaved off his hair and went bald. When DDG answered his call, of course the first thing he asked was about his hair and why he shaved it off. Kai just laughed it off and kept repeating, "We go into space," like Elon Musk. DDG took a while to get what Kai was talking about, but eventually he got the hang of it and asked if Kai was going out as an alien. We can tell they both have a good relationship with each other and support each other through their quirky conversation during the Instagram live. Now that we mentioned space, did you know that DDG is going to space to film his music video? DDG has said that he will be the first rapper to visit space and make a music video there, following in the footsteps of Jeff Bezos and William Shatner. For decades, astronauts were the only ones who could fly to space. There was no easy way for someone to travel to outer space unless they were a member of NASA, the ESA, or another space agency. With the advent of the space tourism business, companies like Virgin Galactic, SpaceX, and Blue Origin are making space exploration much more accessible. Rather than joining NASA and through years of training to become an astronaut, you may now purchase a ticket from one of these firms, board a spaceship, and journey above the Earth. To get one of these tickets, you'll need hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it's a step in the right direction. I'm really going because I want to experience it. I like doing crazy stuff. I went scuba diving, skydiving, and I wanted to embrace that space mentality with Elon Musk. I can't wait to get up there. I'm not really that nervous, I'm just excited. Some fans and netizens say DDG really climbed to the top, which he really deserves. It's good to see where he is now, and still maintain his feet on the ground. With these rappers praising DDG and sharing their thoughts about him, which rapper would you want to see DDG collaborate with? Now that's a wrap. What are your thoughts about DDG and his music career and rap flows? Let us know by leaving a comment below. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next one.